that game. We
Western Conference contest in this game.
get this going on.
We've got some terrific NBA action
Stay
in store
tuned,
for you
fellas.
today.
I've been
This
on a
is
losing
Kevin Harlan
streak.
along with Greg
But
Anthony
we
and
back.
Brent Beard.
Back in
David
the
Aldridge will
game.
be reporting from the
We working
sideline.
hard.
Look at the
It's a great
Mavericks.
game.
These guys have been getting it done pretty much everywhere in the midst of a good stretch here. Back home again could propel them to another win.
I can't mess with Zion like that. Come on, coach.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
The three for Doncic. Here's Lively. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Better than that.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
McCollum banked in off the glass.
Lots of ways that CJ can burn you right there. Super effective on the inside.
Outside Irving. Lets the three fly.
Got it.
Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Ingram outside. Williamson the screen. To the paint.
Can't stop it. Wow.
Kicks it out to McCollum.
Hey.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McCollum's got 5.
Well, the coach has confidence in CJ taking that shot, and so CJ has confidence in making it.
And the wide-open shot from Green. Good on the three-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
To the inside.
Wow, he's good.
Pass to McCollum. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Williamson.
Bully ball.
And there's that athleticism we talk about with Zion. What a dunk.
On the wing, Doncic. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Ingram left side. Williamson left side. It's stolen by Green.
What was that?
And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Ingram outside. After all the hype in the offseason, Brent, it's nice to finally get a feel for what these teams are all about.
Well, Kevin, you know the hype train around the NBA never stops rolling. So this league has grown in popularity globally. Seems like another jump over the past 3 or 4 years. People get built up and torn down at such a large scale. It's such a challenge for today's players to stay focused on the task at hand.
Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call.
Yep, sorry, kid.
There is no question, Greg, this Pelicans roster has the talent to at least be a playoff contender every year.
No doubt a contender. Their problem has been staying healthy. They have a big three, but Ingram and Williamson didn't play in half the games during that 22-23 campaign.
Pass to Williams. On the wing, Green. Down low. Here's Powell. Clock at 4. Irving with the ball. Now defended by McCollum.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Right side, Jones.
Oh, yeah.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Valanciunas.
What?
It's
You ain't
rebounded
dunk
by Dallas.
what?
They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
There it is.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there, does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
And a deep three from Doncic.
Luka.
Rebounded by Valanciunas. And here's Valanciunas. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Can
7-point
he
differential.
hit one?
And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
Pass for Powell.
He hit it. He hit it.
Dallas again missing. New Orleans leading by 9. Here's Ingram. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, big guys like Valanciunas have spent a lot of time in this league understanding where the ball is going to come off of that rim on a miss. He was in great position that time.
On the wing, Irving. Over Jones. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's New Orleans. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Pelicans have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go.
Oh, they ain't even react.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Here's Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And that one is good.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Lewis attacking, and the shot goes down. Lewis has got the lead up to 11 now for New Orleans.
That was a late.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but there seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night in this game. It might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep.
Oh, that was a nice little gap. That was a nice gap right there.
And here's Powell.
Wow, you grabbed.
Still without a basket. Kyrie was the big signing for the Mavs this summer. And, Greg, they altered their roster quite a bit.
Yeah, they needed to mix up their approach, right? They liked the Luka and Kyrie pairing. Now they're all in with this core for the next few years.
And finished off by Willamson.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Doncic, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last
Oh, you should have had that one.
Better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
On the wing, Irving. Over in the corner, Green. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Green's got 5.
Oh, what a nice find by Kyrie that time, balancing his offensive attack.
Inside, Valanciunas. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Luka Doncic. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that leap?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
I like how you passed that rock,
Outside Hardaway. Outside Curry. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's
Oh,
through the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot three. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Curry can't get it to go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And it's McCollum in the corner. For three, Ingram. And the Pelicans miss again. Mavericks trailed by 12. Curry fires from way outside. Screen by Kleba. To the middle. He's looking for Hardaway and finds him. Over Williamson.
What?
And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway's got his first points of the game.
How about that, mixing in the mid-range J. Hardaway finding some room out there to shoot one off.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. New Orleans making a switch here. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now McCollum, 7 points in the game. Nance with no one around. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Nance has got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
To the inside.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Back to McCollum. There's 48 seconds left here in the second. Here's Valanciunas. They shoot again, and he gets the bucket. Valanciunas has got 10 points.
Valanciunas moving very well right there, able to slip by the defender for a little contact. That's not enough. He still gets the finish.
Pass to Lively. Fires for three. He can't get it to go.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Nance. Nance a screen. Shot clock at 6. Jones, no luck. Here's Hardy. And that one's off, and this is his first shot of the game. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Mavericks trailed by 13. With New Orleans, GA, you have to feel like the talent is there.
It is, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They've won 50 games in a season only once in their history. You can't have playoff success until you prove you can survive the rigors of the regular season.
You know, Brent, here we are looking at the New Orleans
2K, what y'all
Pelicans. It
doing,
does
man?
seem like they are improving. What do you think?
Well, they made the playoffs in 2022 and the
Here we
play-in
go.
tournament in 2023, but there's something that they haven't had on the floor that you feel like if that gets right, they're going to get right.
Pass to Hardy. Dallas moving it around. Back to Curry. Jacks up a three. Here's Lively. And he
That's
goes
crazy.
in
That was
for the
easy.
dunk.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback.
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
And I think Valanciunas is Lithuanian for can't miss. I'll have to look that up.
Back to Kleba. Driving the lane. And there it is for him. A little over a minute gone here in the second half.
Oh, no, they lied.
Williamson missing. Mavericks trailed by 10. Curry from deep three-point land.
Nope.
Rebounded by Valanciunas. Pass to Williamson.
Let's go. He's breaking it out. Busting it out.
He went between the legs.
Oh, he's a great shooter who can just make plays for others. With a nice assist that time.
Here's Hardaway. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of coverage.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The offensive rebound. Valanciunas on the double team. There's the triple. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway's got 5.
That's one of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s favorite shots. Not just the ones that go in, but from that spot on the floor.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. Brandon Ingram, tiny dog is what they called him when he first got into the NBA.
Why they not letting him make no shots?
He has become a very loud bark. What a
Yeah, Kevin, a lot of talk about him having to jump around in the shower to get wet, but he has put on the weight and become ferocious on the offensive end. This guy does not back down, and he's worked hard to fill out that frame.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Luka Doncic is a master of one-on-one isolation scoring. Coach Jason Kidd said he knows how to use his body, the angles. Sometimes as a coach you want to run all these plays, but at the end of the day,
I know he gotta hit. He gotta hit. Keep letting him batter rock.
That's right, David.
He gotta make something. Oh, they be lying. The defense be lying. No, they be lying.
No good on that one. Nice D from Valanciunas. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. 10-point lead.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's McCollum.
Easy. Oh, ain't no way he missed that.
And here are the Mavericks now. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
What, they got Zion taking the ball down?
Pelicans leading by 7.
But they must want to see some action, see something spectacular.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah,
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And when Zion Williamson Brent is on the floor, he's one of the best players in the NBA.
Kevin, but we got to keep him on the floor. That's the way that not only Zion's going to improve, but this is the way this team has a pathway to the playoffs.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. Mavericks trailed by 9.
Why we don't get the ball back, though? What? We get the ball back.
Doncic, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Ingram with the nice move. And now it's an 11-point New Orleans lead.
Well, when Ingram gets the ball on the inside, his length can really help him out to create shot opportunity.
A 3 from McCollum.
Oh,
And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to Powell. Good. the assist goes to
Good pair.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Here's Williamson.
And then
Drops in the layup for 2.
volleyball.
14 points for Zion
Volleyball.
Williamson.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Oh, get that.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
So both teams changing it up here.
Oh,
It's Ingram missing.
I want him to
His
turn
shooting
around.
has
He
been
just
a little bit below
ain't get
par. You
there
think
like
about
that.
what this lead would look like if he was on.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Oh yeah, there we go.
So every time the shot
Like
goes
him.
up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
And a deep 3 from Doncic. And so it's New Orleans. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. Back to the action in just a minute. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. New Orleans leading by 13.
Oh,
Here's Williamson.
got him.
Not going to go
Oh, I
that
thought we
time.
had him.
Great D that time from Powell. Irving for 3.
Kyrie.
And that comes off the assist by Jones. Irving's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Mavs. Outside for Lewis. Pass to Hawkins. Powell pulls it in.
How they missing?
And the foul on
That's
Dyson
not no
Daniels.
foul.
That's his first foul.
Hey.
On the wing, Green. Out to Doncic. This one for 3.
Yeah.
Pelicans with the rebound.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game
I don't know
long.
who that is.
And so Green will bring it up for Dallas. Trailing by 10. Irving can't hit. On the wing, Daniels. Mr. Williamson. Score the basket is 8. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Well, there's no I in team, but there is an I in Zion, and I see him getting it done.
Here's Doncic. They kick it out to Green. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep 3. Kept alive. Stolen by Lewis.
No, don't quit. Oh, don't quit.
Play ball.